We are in an organic vineyard that raises primarily Concord grapes for organic grape juice. Over the last 3 or 4 years, they've had a major problem with black rot. Black rot to the point that it has devastated almost 90 to 95% of their production. We have a product, VermaPlex, and the product called Black Castings, made by VermiTechnologies in Orange Lake, Florida, that we have tried on an experimental basis here and seem to have had great success. The product is pure black castings, which we have, and black castings are a base or humus base from worm and worm bedding material through the process of the worms and producing the product. To that is applied as a granular product in the spring at the rate of 1 ton to the acre over the vineyard grounds and soils. And afterwards, pre-bloom and a week after bloom, post-bloom, we apply a extract, VermaPlex extract, that is derived from the black castings. The product is then sprayed through the mist blower and is a soil inoculant that then chances onto the vines and onto the spray. Black rot is a very serious problem, as we will show you. Black rot creates a problem that we have here by reducing the berries and mummifying the berries. And as you can see, the berry itself, and this is not an unlikely production that's been going on here for the last 2 or 3 years. You can see the lesions on the leaf and the small leaves, and then the end result of production. With the proper sprays applied, this is this year's crop. This is the first year that we have done this experimental operation, and you can see the amount of grapes, the big thick leaves, and the high production that we have going here. To achieve the results that we have here is a 7-step process. The first step is to apply the oxidate, which is applied as a virus and fungus killer over the vines with a spray, and that removes any lingering or over-lingering winterized infestation from the fungus spores. The next step is to apply the castings to the ground in the granular form, dry form, and that's applied at 1 ton to the acre. The next step is 10 days before pre-bloom is to apply with a mist blower the VermaPlex liquid extract. That's followed approximately a week after bloom. Then from that point on, we apply 4 or 5 applications spaced about 14 days apart, and they vary slightly depending on the amount of moisture, humidity, and rain. If we hit a dry period, then the VermaPlex applications are not necessary. This goes on through the first part of August. After that, it's not necessary to spray. The end result has been a production rate here and a reduction of the loss of grapes by about 95% increase. The vineyard is 15 acres. The application experiment was done in the center of the vineyard in a 5-acre plot. The vineyard runs north and south, so we have prevailing winds in this area from the west. The treated areas have a very large production of grapes, and the leaves are large and green, and we do have the occasional mummified berry, but it's only the first year. We're anticipating in another year we probably won't have this problem. As you can see, the amount of production of the Concord grapes as we walk along, and what we have, and the volume of grapes, and the tonnage rate we expect to be very high in picking, which will probably happen within 2 weeks. Now we're standing in an area of the vineyard that has not been treated, and this is very common and has been common over the last few years, and you can see the loss to black rot is severe. There are 10 acres of this with the 5 acres of treated, and the production rate will be extremely high in the 5 acres and very little, if any, in the 10 infected areas. As you can see, as we walk up through here, the entire crop has been devastated. All of the products that we've been talking about today are OMRI certified, totally organic, and really do work.